One of the biggest mistakes that hospitals have made and continue to make in many cases when it comes to their physician component piece is they don't give them the level of respect or the level of input that it takes to make that physician practice truly operate in conjunction with the hospital. The hospital business is a totally different business than what the physician business is. Totally different, oil and water. And when hospitals try to take what they consider to be legitimate operating process for a hospital and superimpose it on top of physicians, it just doesn't work. And they don't understand the physician culture, they don't understand the physician process. Secondarily, and even almost as important, is that it has to be a physician-centric driven process. So they have to give those physicians the ability to truly get into a management role, help drive the direction of what the group is going to do without having to try to superimpose from the hospital that we own you or control you. And the minute you tell a physician or a physician group, we own you and you're just going to do what we direct and dictate to do, it's a recipe for failure. And then the last component piece is that the operational side of a medical practice, normally it's pretty weak in its management capabilities. So hospitals will step in and try to impose their operating process on top of a medical group, which is again is a recipe for disaster. And this is why it rarely has worked. So you need that third party in between the hospital and the medical group. One of the biggest areas that a physician group can make in dealing with a hospital is that they believe that they're the driver or they're the control point for that relationship. What they have to realize is that it is the hospital's money in almost every case that's helping to develop this, to make this happen. And there's a certain set of requirements that go with that capital investment that hospital's going to make. And it can't just be, buy me or employ me and then I'll just be completely independent and do my thing the way I've always done my thing, because now they're part of a bigger entity and they have to become part of a bigger relationship. Most physicians don't understand that and they try to remain, autonomous and independent and do things their way as opposed to the team way. So it's truly a learning curve on both sides. It's becoming that enterprise, that team, and it truly is a team play, and both sides have to know how to play as a team as opposed to my world and your world.
One of the key differences between hospitals and why they make mistakes relative to physician practices are related to just the general sizes of the organizations. Physician practices are usually small businesses. Hospitals are usually big businesses.
One of the most common pitfalls that people encounter in trying to work with physicians in hospitals is the sense that the real question is about control and authority. What we know is the most successful hospital physician enterprises are those where there is a mutual respect and a sense of collaboration, that the physicians understand we're not hospitals and we don't understand the unique challenges that hospitals face and the pressures that they face. And concomitantly, that hospitals understand we're not physicians and we don't understand really what goes on in the physician practice day in and day out. But that we reach a point where we trust each other to work individually while collaboratively working to accomplish a shared goal and vision of what the public needs from the hospital physician enterprise.